All right, it looks like we are live. Give people a moment to join in.
Good morning, people of the internet. I see like a space in the tweet where the emoji was supposed to be.
No.
It's like 3 spaces. If anyone knows why Periscope doesn't support emojis, that would be a big help. Also, I'm drinking my coffee in our retreat mug today.
Oh, yes.
Well, I guess it's getting mirrored, but it says there's magic in every day, and there's a cute little narwhal on the mug. I feel like I don't drink in any other mug now because this mug makes me happy. So I go down there and I'm like, I'm tired. Magic.
Totally. After our blueberry picking in Michigan, I had some blueberry kombucha this morning, so kicking things off.
Nice. I came back and I saw the price of blueberries is like $4.99, and I was like, I paid $4.99 for like 2.5 pounds of blueberry. I don't know if I can buy blueberries anymore. It's kind of been ruined.
We're so good too.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop sharing this starting soon.
Right.
Because we have started.
Welcome, everyone. It's exciting. We are at our 1-month anniversary, so we are kicking things off. We're going to be sharing what's new in WordPress and Drupal communities today, as well as updates on stuff we're doing. And we're going to talk about all kinds of things. So we've also got some exciting things lined up.
At the end of the show, we'll also give you a collection of all the links to the stuff that we're talking about. So don't worry about trying to capture that as you're listening. And surprise, we told you we were going to have a guest host, and that was a lie. I'm still the co-host this week. I actually had to reschedule my trip, so no spelunking in caves tonight. But I am really excited to be here for episode 4, aka first month birthday.
The best surprise of all.
If you're new to the show, I'm Fatima.
I'm John.
And we're both part of the developer advocacy team at Pantheon, where we work on trainings, developer tools, and making the platform better for our developer community.
We're also hiring. So if you're interested in developer relations or just looking for something new, you should check it out at pantheon.io/careers. We've got a developer advocate role there. We've also got tons of engineering roles for other departments. So check it out. And I teased this a little. I got a little excited ahead of myself.
Me too.
It is our 1-month birthday here today. So can you believe it? It's been a whole month of weekly streaming for us. So in celebration of this birthday, we've got a bit of a challenge for you. We'd love to see what you can come up with an outro tagline for our show.
Yeah, we're looking for something catchy that we can end the show with. All good podcasts and video shows have like an outro tagline, and we don't have one yet. And so we're excited to see what you'll come up with. And the best tagline will be used on our future shows. And the creator of that tagline will receive a Lush USA bolt-shaped bath bomb. Looks a little bit like my lightning bolt light here. It's called the Bubble Bubble Toil and Trouble. It glows in the dark, and it'll make your bubbly, fizzy bubble baths.
Yeah, we're looking for something better than our bye outros. So, the bar isn't that high. We'll keep an eye out on that hashtag bolts and bytes. So post your tweet and tag that so we can see them. And we'll pick the winner during our next week's show.
That's going to be really cool. Next up, we have some updates from Pantheon. We're running a Getting Started with Drupal workshop on September 3rd. By the end of that workshop, you'll have an understanding of how content creation in Drupal works, and you'll have a working test site that you can tinker with and work with for as long as you like. I'll be running the workshop for the first time in memory of our former coworker. That makes it sound like he's dead, but he's not. He moved on to another job. David Needham, we miss you, David.
Yes. Yeah. Well, hopefully someday we'll bring him in as a special guest. And
that would be really exciting.
Today, got a little new update for everyone. We're trying a reading showcase here. So wanted to highlight some blogs coming out. It is back to school time. And so over at Pantheon, we're sharing some blog posts around higher education. So one of those is why digital transformation is the future of higher education. So if you're interested in that, check that out. And then the other one is actually a blog post, but related to Harvard's relaunch, which was about, what has it been? Maybe 6 months ago. They talk through, the title is Credibility Through Collaboration, Re-envisioning Harvard University's homepage. But they talk through some of the changes that they did there. If you haven't seen it, it made a ton of buzz. I know I talked to quite a few friends when it first came out. So it was really cool getting a chance to see why they made some of those decisions. So check that out if you're interested, especially if you're interested in that higher education space.
Yeah, shout out to Omar, our copywriter at Pantheon, who wrote that great blog post. And there's also a webinar with Aaron and Kyle talking about the changing website and the power of web ops. Next up, we have some updates from the communities. The Twitters tell us that the Drupal Help Topics co-maintainer, Amber Matz, gave this really great lunch hour presentation at Design that went super well. Amber talked about accessing the different layers of help in Drupal and how you can contribute to the docs. And it kind of goes into details from like how you can start from the very outside of the docs, going into more of the content and getting deeper into the Drupal stuff. And so I heard a lot of great stuff on the Twitters. It's all over the Drupal hashtag. And so we thought that we'd amplify that because that sounds like a great topic.
And speaking of amplifying and celebrating, every week we like to celebrate somebody's wins. So if you have a win, you can be posting those in our Work Out Loud thread. This week, our Pantheon hero, Code Chef Mark, shared his thoughtful approach to making web pop-ups more consumer-centric, which I appreciate as someone who gets annoyed by poorly done pop-ups all the time, taking the time to think more about how to make that a better experience. It's sometimes a needed pain point, so glad that he was being thoughtful about it. We were then treated to a picture of a delicious pie that he made. And in super exciting news, I'm a cat lover, and he shared that he has a new member of the family, this cat named Motor, named for his purr. It definitely has me wanting to go snuggle with my cats.
Yeah. Cute, adorable cat and delicious apple pie. Mark, where is my slice? All right. And next up, we have one more community shout out that is really awesome. And I think I'm going to use Calling All Wapoos as our WordPress shout out from now on, because I really like going, Calling All Wapoos. Tomorrow is the WordPress Diversity Workshop. Tomorrow's August 27th, right? Yeah. So tomorrow, August 27th, is the WP Diversity Workshop. The Diverse Speaker Training Group invites you to join them for a really fun new format for workshop called an Interactive Transformational Watch Party.
Yeah, the focus of this hands-on session is to look at what's stopping you from speaking in the past and exploring how to move past your fears. You can generate WordPress-related topics to give a talk on, and boosting your speaking confidence and allowing
at a conference.
Yes, your speaking confidence at a conference, and allowing you to practice speaking in a safe space. I mean, this is really important. Lots of people have, like, these are the reasons that people don't give talks. They're afraid. And so love the fact that they're doing something here to lower that barrier of entry.
Yeah, it sounds like this workshop has been months in the making. So big round of applause for the WordPress diversity team. I think it's a really great opportunity that a lot of people should take them up on and attend. It sounds like they've come up with a format that's really, casual and fun and will help you warm up as you consider all of the things you can speak. And then John, I've actually worked with Jill Binder, who is the WordPress diversity speaker training group lead before, and she is awesome. It's a story from a really long time ago, but DrupalCon Nashville, I was the track chair for the community track, and it was the first time we brought back the community track after several years. And I was like, how can we make this like a really spicy and exciting track? So I saw that WordPress was making leaps and bounds in as far as increasing the number of women and non-binary folk who were speaking at events. And it was a really high number. I think it was like a 40% increase over a year. And I reached out to the people who were running that initiative and invited them to come speak at DrupalCon. And that's how Jill Binder came to DrupalCon and then later ran the same speaker workshop for the Drupal community. And so I just think this is a really neat example of cross sharing across the open source communities.
I love it. I mean, it's a great place for us to all get better at. So that is such a great story. Thank you. All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us for our first month of Bolts and Bytes. If you would like to be featured on our celebration segment, you should join our Working Out Loud thread in the Pantheon forums. If you've got questions, updates, things to share, or would like to be a guest on the show, you can reach out to us via our Pantheon community Slack, or you can tweet us. There's lots of ways to get hold of us.
Yeah, we'd love to chat with you. If you enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and a retweet or leave us a comment down below to share your favorite part of what you'd like to see more of. If you're looking for the links to the stuff we've been talking about, like the Working Out Loud thread, we'll be replying to the tweet that you saw the live stream in with a list of links that you can check out.
And I'm super excited because Fatima just shared with me that that she's able to share them out via Toby, which was a previous highlight. It changed my life. It's now like how I manage all my bookmarks, but I didn't know that you can make them public and share them out. So if you haven't had a chance to check that out, it's a cool way to use it for the show.
If you weren't with us on the previous episode, Get Toby is a browser new tab extension that allows you to create collections of links, share them with other people, and create even teams to have collections of links. They're a really great team. I did some UX testing for them I think it was a year ago, and it was really exciting to be able to talk to the creators of the app that I use so often. So Get Toby, if you're looking for bookmarks management. I feel like I should tag them now.
You'll find out that Fatima is like the master of apps to improve productivity. Every time I have a need about something, I mention it. She's like, well, I've tried 7 of them. Here's the best one.
But how productive am I really if all I do
Well, thank you, everyone. Join us next week on Thursday morning at 9 Pacific. We'll be talking a little bit about the upcoming WordPress 5.8 release notes, some DrupalCon Europe highlights, and some sneak peeks at the Pantheon virtual block party that's going to be happening.
Remember to tweet at Bolts and Bytes with your outro tagline submissions. We'd really love to make a fun ending to this show that doesn't sound boring. So we're looking forward to the ideas that you'll come up with. And remember, the winner gets a lightning bolt, bubble, bubble, toil, and trouble, lush bath bomb.
Who doesn't want that? And now for our old canned goodbye, which is just bye, everybody.
Bye.